So many years ago, I had this lecturer come to teach us on the book of Job. He was talking about wisdom and suffering. And just a few weeks after that lecture, he died very suddenly. And I remember thinking, wow, the guy, he was just here and now he's gone. And what he said to me or to us during that lecture was so profound. I actually scribbled it down in my Bible. You can see it here on top of Job chapter 1. He said, the problem is not suffering. The problem is actually injustice. That is, Job is written not just to help us deal with the pain, but with the wrongness of the pain. I was thinking about it today because in chapel, the pastor was preaching on Job chapter 1. And one verse that really spoke to me was verse 13. And verse 13 just says, one day. One day when Job's sons and daughters were eating and drinking. Meaning it's just a normal day. One day, they're having their makan. And yet on this one day, tragedy strikes. Job loses everything. He loses all his money, all his property, and sadly, he even loses all these sons and daughters in this one day. And I guess that says to us, tragedy can strike any day. Today you might be healthy, or tomorrow might be a very different situation. And it makes us wonder, why is it like this? Or it makes us even think, hey, maybe it shouldn't be like this. There's something really, really wrong when one day can be good and suddenly one day can be so evil even. And so it goes back to the problem that Job is trying to deal with. It's not just that there is suffering in this world, but there is injustice. That there are people who suffer maybe for the wrong reasons, and that suffering in and of itself, maybe there's something wrong with that.